Okay. The storage for my phone SD card storage was full, and I think I eliminated the full Jack Strober album I had, so now it should be good. Um. Anyways, New Year's was nice. Oh, New Year's I did the thing where same thing as last year, where I stayed at home and invited friends. This time I did it kind of with my sister, so she invited her friends as well, and it was pretty nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't remember. I didn't manage to stick with my schedule. Is anyone surprised about that? I don't think so. At least I'm not surprised. But yeah, it wasn't very productive. But I had fun, and that's what holidays are for, I guess. But I really should start doing some more work. Anyways. Oh, regarding the American Psycho book I'm reading, I realize I probably sound really retarded when I start talking about 1930s and 1950s in the Walkman. It's not anywhere near that time. It's like in the end of the 20th century. So there you go. But I was thinking like kids that are like kids now. For example, someone who's 5 years old in 2019. When we're older and we start talking about Game Boy Advance and Nintendos and that kind of stuff, I didn't even catch like the GameCubes so or Nintendo 64. But when for me and my friends started talking about Game Boy and Xbox and PlayStation, PlayStation Vita and PSP, PlayStation Portable, kids are going to have no fucking idea like which order they came out in, what was the difference, what games, that kind of stuff. Because with technology speeding up more and more, there's so much medium, so much to consume. I guess it's very hard to keep track of. If I don't know when the Walkman was and that kind of stuff, then kids, yep, you can already see them in like my sister and parents told me about the videos of the Fine Bros where the kids reacted to it, old phones and that kind of stuff, and they're just fucking confused. Understandably so, I guess. But yeah, fascinating. It's going to be a couple of interesting generations up ahead if we don't blow ourselves to smithereens. Anyway, tomorrow we have Expo Talent, which is pretty much we show our work to some people from the industry. Nothing too serious, too formal. It's just kind of the main event are the third years, but they let us second years show our stuff as well, mainly for experience. I'm going to. I won last year, by the way. The Exponential, like what most people liked or found interesting, or whatever. This year I'll have a little bit more competition because two guys showed up who are really good, Dennis and Patrick, and they're better than me digitally for sure. And traditionally, when it comes to fine arty stuff, but when it comes to style and creativity, I win at least against Dennis for sure. Dennis, if you ever see this video, I'm better than you. I'm not. In certain aspects, of course. But we all got our strengths and weaknesses. And mine is that I haven't grinded the digital art enough to be any good at it. What else do I want to talk about? Generations, Christmas. Oh, have I talked about my new video game? I think I did. The new video game I'm working on, which is a turn-based strategy boss battle, which is like and the cool thing visually that you're going to be fighting on like a plane on a perspective. You're going to see it's like going to be tilted forward, and the boss is here, and you're here, and it's going to be cool. Hopefully, it's tricky visually. There's nothing quite like exactly like this that I know of. So, what else? I know I say this every time, but it really is like when I'm out there, I think, oh yeah, I could talk about this and next about that. But when you come on a camera, when the camera starts recording, it all goes away. But yeah, like probably 3 weeks ago, a month or something, Will, which is my best bud from the university pretty much, but we don't say that because it's gay. Will, which is my friend from university, invited me to his house to pretty much just have dinner and fool around and play some video games with him and his girlfriend. It was really nice, and she tried to get me drunk, and I think I mean, I like, I think I might be the type of like sleepy drunk of when I drink, I get really sleepy, because that's how I felt, and I'm pretty sure I drank a fair amount. Like I drank more than I ever did, and I was feeling very very sleepy, and it was only like probably midnight, 11 by the time I left, which which is I wouldn't feel that sleepy regularly at midnight. So maybe I'm that, because I felt like if I just shut my eyes and lay on the floor, I would just fall asleep at the end. I felt like the metaphor I told Will was pretty much felt like I was like a kid in the Christmas night, trying not to fall asleep at like 1 a.m. because I wanted to see Santa. And by that I mean when that stuff happened, I was really sleepy, pretty much. When you're a kid trying to stay awake, I guess. Um, I was also thinking if I got demotivated now that I'm surrounded by people that are better than me. I don't. I mean, I guess sometimes you get demotivated by that kind of stuff, but overall, you get more motivated most of the time. So like you get motivated, you do work, you see you're still shit, you look at other people's work, you feel demotivated, and then you get inspired again, and start working again, and then it's a cycle. And then and then it's shit. You look at the other person's work, and you feel demotivated again. But you do that a couple of times, and then you become good at it, and you stop being so demotivated. There's a sketchbook contest going on this semester, which finishes at the end of March, I guess. The sketchbook contest, pretty much, you submit your sketchbook, the lecturers and students review it, and they just vote for the sketchbook they like the most. I think. Alright. I don't know the exact criteria. I'm going to look it up soon because I want to know. So now I'm just filling my sketchbook as fast as I can, even though I won't be able to fully draw all the pages. Probably not even halfway. I don't think I'll make it halfway of the sketchbook because it's a big A4 sketchbook. I would show you, but it's the thing that's supporting the camera right now. So if I do, the phone will fall down. And there's a flatmate going downstairs, I think. And so I'm trying to do that. I don't think I'll win unless it's like people voting and they for because I'm pretty sure my sketchbook has more personality and style in it. Um, so if people enjoy that, then maybe I can win because I feel like Dennis's sketchbook. Dennis is a very by the book guy. He draws in a very generic by the book way, where it's clearly like art, he learned from art books and that kind of stuff. And Patrick is a little bit more of a has a little bit more passion in him, and he really likes planes, cars, and creature design. So his book might have some cooler stuff, but he doesn't do like strong strokes either. He draws very wispy lines, so I don't know. It's not my thing. I like doing strong strokes. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. 11 minutes. There we go. I've been back to climbing. It's pretty cool. Need to gain some more arm strength. But the thing with arm strength, with getting arm strength, is that I don't want to get buff. I don't like being buff. Like being athletic. I need to get back to running now that the weather's better. I don't know if it's probably has to do with global warming, but last time this year was white all around, and so far this year only snowed once in February, and the weather's really nice. So I don't know. I think we should be having some more snow. Just saying. But yeah, since there is good weather, I should start running more often. And yeah, I'm starting to check out some plans for summer. Thinking about going to do a youth exchange in Romania for 10 days. And that way, I get to kind of have them pay for my trip back to Portugal. So I go like UK, Romania, Portugal instead of going UK, Portugal, and they pay back the plane ticket or a part of it, not all of it. So that's a cheaper way to make that work. And I'm planning on staying here until beginning of July, probably doing some more personal work. And I need to start recruiting people, knowing who exactly is going to stay by the summer, so I can do some projects with them. That's about it, I think. Thanks for watching. Comment, thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. I don't know. If I ever do like a more serious thing, I really don't want to say that kind of stuff. It's so repetitive, and it's like everyone fucking said it. It's like. And you know how sometimes when you're trying to be funny, you do really cringy stuff? That's what I just did. I did not like it. And I think it's something that happens a lot of times when people are not used to being in cameras, and then they get put on cameras, they start trying to be funny, and it's just cringy. Something to work on. I don't know if I talk too fast. I haven't really listened to and seen any of my recent videos, but I should. Because then I'll feel like, oh yeah, I need to look more at the camera. I need to, yeah, mainly look more at the camera. Maybe try to pronounce or talk slowly and pronounce things better. Back home, my mom complains that I talk too fast, but here in the UK, everyone says it's fine. So I don't know. You tell me. Except you won't, because no one watches these videos. Haha. Alright. Yeah, that's it. So I'll see you whenever I see you again, losers.